Hello guys, we're gonna watch another video about Zack.
If you pour water into a paper cup, then put it in a fire,
Yep, some of that. But most traumatizing video. Let's start.
removed the lump, sliced it open, revealing They removed the lump, sliced it open, revealing hundreds of tiny teeth inside. You see, when the boy was 3, a tumor appeared in his jaw, and as he got older, it only got larger. Now, the tumor was made of the same cells that usually grow teeth. But unlike his gums, it didn't know when to stop. So it kept making more and more. And when the dentist dug into it, they found over 500 teeth crammed inside, with some as small as a grain of sand. So they removed every extra tooth, giving him a normal smile. A GPS tracker onto the back of a stork in Poland. Then it took off and flew thousands of miles toward Africa. But the signal was suddenly... If a knee is wedged under one rock and a foot is placed on another, the pressure and friction can actually create a strong hold, supporting the entire body weight. This means the hands can let go, allowing the body to hang upside down. This stretches sore muscles and relaxes the arms, while blood flows back into the fingers. Now, if the distance between the rocks is too short, the foot can be flexed to make up the extra space, allowing rest in different places along the wall as long as the leg stays engaged. As the fish swim, she injected bleach into the As the fish swim, she injected bleach into the IV of one of her patients. As it entered their body, it began burning the veins from the inside. This eventually caused their organs to shut down, killing them. Now, 4 other patients had unexpectedly died in the same way. And when the hospital began to investigate, a witness claimed that she saw the nurse injecting something into the bags. When tested, the IV bags showed traces of bleach. The nurse was arrested and sentenced to life in prison. The nurse was arrested and sentenced showed traces of...
There is no end.
They would lock his fingers. The beetle rolls its... He lowered the chunk of meat. Bro, I just made the... He turned himself into the police, but they agreed to let him build his own prison. And when he was done, his prison included a soccer field, a sauna, and a waterfall. Inside was a jacuzzi, along with a fully stocked bar and a gym. It even had its own private nightclub. Guests would be smuggled in via supply trucks. He placed the PS4 on the grocery skip, pushed the needle through the banana, along turf on a... She crashed her truck right into a beehive, making a massive swarm of angry bees burst out and attack her. Now, a neighbor heard her screams and ran to alert her parents who lived nearby. They rushed in to pull her away, but the bees turned on them too, stinging them hundreds of times until they collapsed. They were taken to the hospital, and the mother was left severely injured, while the woman and her father passed away, all because of a single beehive. The baby dolphin got separated from... When an astronaut poops, job As she ate the hot dog, she didn't notice the bullet inside going down her throat. Then she bit onto something hard, and when she pulled it out, she realized it was another bullet. But the factory claimed they always did a metal scan of their food before they were sold. And when the police tore open dozens of other hot dogs, they couldn't find anything. After she pooped it out, she was left with 2 bullets and no explanation. As she ate the hot dog, she didn't notice the bullet inside going down her throat. Then she bit onto something hard. 3 pigeons were crammed inside the bomb. As they arrived at crammed inside As they arrived at the Airbnb, he tried to connect to the Wi-Fi, but he noticed a network called IP camera. Now, the man was actually an IT professional, so he knew the network was suspicious. And when he managed to connect to it, what he saw shocked him. It was a video stream of his family in real time. They tracked it down to a fake smoke alarm and realized the host was recording their every move. They left immediately, staying in a hotel instead. But when they reported it, Airbnb did nothing. So they posted it on social media, and after it went viral, Airbnb finally apologized, refunding their cash and banning the creepy host. If a crocodile eats a human, they'll actually cry real tears. Now, some people think they were just pretending to be sad, and this is where we get the term crocodile tears, which means you fake your sadness. But this actually happens because a crocodile's eyes dry out when it leaves the water, and this causes them to produce tears to your ponytail. How much weight? He crashed his car, and an ambulance rushed him to the hospital. When doctors checked his phone for an emergency contact, they called 17 people, thinking they were his family. Minutes later, a woman arrived. Then another came in behind her, and another, and another. Soon, the waiting room was full. 17 women, all insisting they were his girlfriend, but they soon realized they had all been dating the same man. Some were giving him money, and one was already planning their wedding, all believing they were his only partner. Everything he had been hiding for years unraveled in a single afternoon. Coco sat with her.
And do you remember me?
Edward Morbrake was called the man with two faces. He was born in the 1800s, and he
Kidding, not that video.
They say he had a second face on the back of his head, one that could smile, cry, and even whisper terrible things at night. Legend has it that the face couldn't eat or speak, but it was said to laugh when he cried and mutter words only he could hear. No doctor would remove it, and the man claimed it tormented him constantly. And according to the legend, he couldn't take it anymore and ended his own life, leaving behind a chilling note about his suffering. They say he
What do you mean fictional? That is not fictional, I think. Look at that. Edward Morbrake.
He's got full enchanted diamond gear. Where's all the good stuff, huh? This is a little bit better. Like, not by much, but a little bit. Wait, where'd he go? He's gone. What just happened here?